Have you ever heard of a Restrike double die? Well, we're going to talk about that, plus discuss the true value of Lincoln Cent memorials from the United States that you find in your pocket change. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Daniel with Coin Help You, and thanks for watching my video. I wanted to speak today about Lincoln memorials. Are they really valuable? I mean, do they have a value? I notice in a lot of my comments, and if you haven't checked them out yet, I did from 1959 all the way to 2019 Lincoln Cents, and I did them by decade, a video for each one, to show you which ones to look for in your change and in your collections. And when I post those videos, I get a lot of comments asking if I want to buy a 1961 or a 1999 or a 1969, 1971 Lincoln Memorial Cent. And then they'll give me a number. Some of them might be trying to catch me up in a scam. Some of them may legitimately believe that those coins are worth a lot of money. Now, what I want to add is that if your Lincoln Memorial Cent isn't a double die or isn't a major error that you can find on error-reference.com, or if it's not an NGC holder or a PCGS holder graded MS67 or higher, then it's worth face value. There's nothing special about American or United States pocket change, and that's what that is. It's worth a couple cents if it's copper, if it's 1982 copper and back. That's pretty much what people put them back for, the copper. If you're from another country and you have our change, I know our money is worth more than some dollars in other countries, but our change is still going to be worth the same over here. So I guess I'm kind of appealing to some of you too as well from other countries, and I love your comments. I welcome your comments. We're all friends in this world. We're all in it together. But I just want to say that if you have a handful of change, like a handful of cents that you see in my videos, but they're not the double dies, okay, they have to match exactly. That's the only way around it. You can't get around that. But if you do have a whole pocket full of change, or let's say you have a roll of 69S Lincoln Cents, the cost of shipping those coins to this country is more than what that roll of coins is worth. Now, if you had a fresh BU roll of really nice coins, it may be close to that value. Some people will try to charge more. And I get why some people think that our coins are worth more, and you'll see a video or a misleading video on YouTube and it will tell you that it's worth $10,000. But what they're trying to say is that coin in 67 or 68 is worth that much and it has to be graded. So I encourage you to watch the video. I encourage you to make sure that you look at Heritage sold auctions, eBay sold auctions, and look for these coins and their values, because they're not worth that much money unless they're special. And to be special, you have to watch my videos and see the double dies that you can find, the mint errors that can be found. But just a normal Lincoln Memorial Cent, I mean, I have actually right here, I have several of the dates that people have asked me if I want to buy, and right here is a 69 without a mint mark. Coins without a mint mark are not special if they're a Lincoln Cent. There's only one year that they put a mint mark on a Lincoln Cent, and that was in 2017. Other than that, it doesn't have a mint mark, then it's from Philadelphia. The rest of the mint marks are D, and you'll see an S on a Lincoln Cent, but that's it. I have another one here. It's a 61, and you see a 61D. I see videos on that. I have people asking me about them. Yeah, in mint state 67, 68, it's worth a lot of money. But when it's circulated like this, it's not. It's just worth face value, or 2 cents copper. It is actually bronze. It's a 95% copper. I see a lot of different things on coins. Another thing to a Canadian coin. We get all kinds of this in the shop. Here's another 61D. And I can pull them out. I've got a whole thing of change. And I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble. I'm not trying to do that to anybody. I just want you to understand that our pocket change is just not worth money. It has to be that double die. So please watch the videos, and please look at sold auctions like I said before. That way you can match your coin to it. If you have a nice double die or you find one, and they are rare, that's why they're worth a lot of money, then you can send a picture contact someone from Konica, a Konica representative, and send them an image of it and let them look at it, or send the coin to them if you think it's worth it. And that's one of the problems that I see. And now I want to kind of get into some stuff online here. I want to show you some things to watch out for, and this is one of the reasons that people are confusing coins and thinking they have something extremely valuable. And this is a potential hoax and a scam. This happened to somebody, what I'm about to show you, and it's really sad that someone would do this to somebody else, but some people just love to play games and then want to trump people up. I'm not a fan of the scratch-off tickets that show that you won $1 million, these fake tickets. Because someone scratches that off and think they won $1 million. That's not even funny to me. And that's what happened here with somebody, and I'm going to show you that. This is something that I'm seeing, and what I had was, and I'll tell you a little backstory to this. I'm on Etsy. Etsy's a good website. It's not a bad place to buy from. My daughter buys from there. My son's bought from there. It's not that, but that there are some sellers on here, just like any other website like eBay, that sell coins, even on Let Go. I mean, they just try to sell things they call mint heirs for a lot of money, and they're not. Or they sell common coins and have $10,000 on them. But one of the things that I ran into, I had someone try to post in my sale group on Facebook, my coin auctions group on Facebook. They tried to sell a 69S double die. Now, whenever I looked at the coin, I could tell that it was fake. They said they found it in pocket change. So I sent him images. I found some stuff on AliExpress, and he was crushed. He literally thought that he had found the double die in his change and that he had hit the lottery. Well, one of the things to understand here is that I didn't realize that there was actually people trying to sell these coins as restrikes, these fake coins as restrikes. But here it is. People who don't know double dies will think this is actually a real double die. It's not. And they're calling it a Lincoln Cent Era Restrike now for $6.99. What somebody did was buy one of these and for, giggles, I guess, put it in pocket change so someone would find it. And to me, it's a poor joke. That's sad. I know people think that's funny, but it's not. It's not funny when someone really thinks that they get something and they try to sell it. Or what if that person actually finds another person that believes it's a double die and they sell it to them for $1,000, thinking they're going to get a $50,000 coin, because that's what they're going to be worth in, almost uncirculated. They're going to be worth around that much money. You don't want to do that to people, but that's this new thing here that I found. It's not a new thing. It's just something that I just discovered. I didn't know this. I didn't know they were calling them restrikes now. Well, you've got some more. And this is not even a double die. This is just a 1927S, obviously trying to imitate a BU coin, which would be a little bit of money. Not a whole lot, not as much as the double dies. And they're calling it a restrike. So they're no longer being called, copies or whatever. And they don't have the word copy on them. They're called restrikes. So you could put together almost a whole entire collection of these and try to sell them as a BU collection to somebody. You put them behind a little bit of plastic, take a picture of them online, and someone buy it. You can really get some scam somebody. Here's a 1917. They're calling it a double die. They may have used real pictures, but they're calling it a restrike. And people, this is not what it looks like actually. But you never know. I mean, if I wanted to do it, I'd just show you a picture of a real one, so you'd think that you're getting a real one. So this restrike issue is kind of a problem because they're creating close enough, counterfeits that people are getting fooled by them, and I think we'll see this even more. Another thing, here's the 61Ds that I was talking about. This coin was posted in our help group, and this person was told this coin was damaged. What happened is another coin or something, whether it be in a coin counting machine or one of the coin stars, that it was actually scraped. The metal was actually moved. They were told this, but yet I'm seeing it up here on Etsy. I mean, I'm seeing it for sale, and they're trying to sell it for $1,000 after they were told. Now, it's always possible that this coin was up here already and that they just took a picture of it to see if it was actually a mint error and they put it in our group. It may not have been them. So I'm not going to point out anybody, but it's pretty sad either way. Here's another example. it seems I remember something like this. I guess people must be, it looks like some are coming to these sites seeing these errors for 10 grand and wanting to know if they're really errors. Well, this is not a D mint mark. This is not a RPM. There's no such thing as an RPM in 1993. Same with here. These are all plating issues. This coin has dings and dents. This is probably more of a contact mark. This is a plating issue here. This is probably a contact mark, and so is this one. And they're just contact marks. They can happen at angles. Put a coin on the driveway and you run over it. You can obviously get marks like this on the coin. So I encourage any of you to go through and look at the Etsy listings and make sure that you're not buying restrikes or looking at restrikes. One of the things you should do is, here's an example of Heritage sold auctions. I come down here to Heritage sold auctions, and it's got a date range. I put 1959 to 2018, and I hit search. And I actually went up here, and there's a tab to the right that says view past sale prices. That way you can come down through here and you can see this is a double die. So that you come down through here and you can look at values. Here's one that is a 1961D 66 plus red. That's a pretty high grade coin. It's not the 67 or 68 though, and it's only worth $61. And that's one of the things that people have to understand. This is a really nice coin here. It takes a nice coin to get 66, but yet it's not worth that much money. I mean, you may have broke even, maybe made 10 bucks on that coin. Here's some more. Most of the ones that are worth something are the double dies. You see very few on here that are not double dies that they're selling. I see close AM here on this one. When you just have to scroll down through here. So I wanted to explain this to you. I hope this helped you understand the true values of Lincoln Memorial cents. So when you have a handful of change, no matter what country you're from, understand that if it's not a double die or it's not in one of these holders and really rare, that it's not worth a lot of money. So please like, share, and comment on this video. I'd like to hear everybody's feedback on it. A little bit different of a video, trying to show people some values, trying to appeal to everyone and all over the world, about our pocket change. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video, and have a great day.